Hey everybody, Grossmesser here. Just doing a little quick channel update. Been on vacation, got to go down and see my grandkids and had a good time. Um, got back and got a few things in the mail I'd ordered. And in the last video, I talked about a building I had been working on for Pegasus Hobbies, and I needed something for in the to create the flooring. It's like one of those old. It's like a monastery. I'll get it over here so you can see. Refresh your memory. This piece right here, and as you see, it's open. And what I'm looking for, or was looking for, was something to create some sort of stone flooring. And I looked and looked and looked, and I finally found a place. And it came from Southeastern Finecast building sheets. See, random stone. It's out of Forest Row, East Sussex. And I don't know, you probably can't see. Yeah, my big heads. This camera's not good enough to see all the fine detail in. Maybe on that bottom section you might be able to see anything. I can't tell. Let me see. Yeah, you can kind of see that. See the textured different stone and stuff. That's what I'm going to use for the flooring. But I'm still kind of torn on what to base the building on. I'm not sure yet. I'm not quite done with it. It's kind of a project I've kind of put aside for right now because there's a lot of things I don't know what I want to do with it, because I like the idea that it's kind of a ruined monastery or something, but it's like all the way around it, it's got these little knob things for stuff, and you didn't get enough like stuff to cover them up if you put the buttresses on the building. So maybe I should have thought about that before I started putting the whole thing together, but it wouldn't be the first time I jumped into a project, got half all the way through it, and then decided, oops, maybe I should have done something different. So that being said, I need some ideas on what to do besides, maybe just cutting them off and, filing them down smooth and covering them over with some green stuff or modeling putty or whatever. Something like that. But the thing that's bothering me the most is, how am I going to mount it on a big enough sheet? And a sheet of what? Polystyrene? Maybe some MDF? I think maybe thin sheet of MDF might be the best, because it's pretty good size and it's going to be toted around a lot. So maybe I might go that way. If anybody's got any suggestions, or anybody's done one or knows someone that has and how they've based their stuff, I'd like to know. But I got like, let's see, how many sheets of this stuff did I get? Because I just got back today and I just doing a quick update. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sheets. Yeah, I've got 5 sheets of this stuff, so I've got plenty of the flooring, and maybe even enough to do like an outer trim around the building where the buttresses are. Maybe do something like that, and then fill in like some grassy area around it. That's what I think I'm going to do. That's about it on that project, because it's, I've been working on my Greek infantry. I'm working on a unit of 40 some Spartans right now. Then I got another unit of Greek hoplites, mercenary hoplites, to put together. Then I might go looking for some Greek light cavalry or something. But then again, I might switch back and maybe go back to doing some 40K stuff and put the historical back for a little bit. But I've got so much stuff I want to do. Yeah, I'd started off with a Roman army, and I collected a bunch of stuff just because, shiny new object. But historically, the allies I had were incorrect for the time period, so I sold those and turned around and I've ordered some new models to be the Allied infantry and Allied cavalry and stuff. So I've still got those to put together and those to paint. There's probably a good 80 to 120 models of that to do. And I ordered something while I was away, before I left. And I'm sure it came from Warlord Games because it's got a customs declaration on it. Can't remember what I ordered though. Not the first time. I knew I had ordered the plastic sheets, but I wasn't quite sure what else. This came today. I just got it out of the mailbox. Okay, let's get that out of there. Oof. One thing about it, they sure did tape it up good. Alrighty. Well, if I had a blade that would cut, that would. Ooh. There we go. There we go. Come on, get in there. Get in there. Well, if all else fails, if a little force doesn't work, just use more force. Okay, what did I give? Oh, I remember what this is. Because I have a very large Persian army that I've been working on. That's what got started. It's so funny. I know everybody else has done this. I started working on a Persian army, and I had to have some Greek mercenary infantry, and that turned into a Greek army. So I started off just doing one army with some allies, and now I've got two. And what I ordered were the mud brick houses. That's what it is. So I've got a couple of those I need to put together. Okay. What else is in there? Well, thank you, Chris H. Because Chris H packed it. Okay, so I've got these mud brick houses that I'm going to use for some terrain pieces for my Persian army. I don't think I'm going to get too much terrain for that because I'm going to use a lot more generic terrain. I just wanted something to give it, because I do have, like I did in my last video, I showed the Frontline Gaming mat that has the desert terrain on it, and I thought those would look really good on there. And I've got the accessories kit for it as well for one of the buildings, so they'll look a little different. I'll see how easy they are to put together and whether I like them or not. I don't know if anybody's put these together and painted them. I'd like some ideas on what kind of paint you use. I'm a big fan of P3 paints, if anybody's used those. Okay, I like those. But that's about it. Just a quick little update. Still got my Spartans to finish up, and I got a whole bunch of 40K stuff sitting around. It needs to be painted, put together. But I want to work on at least getting most of the Greek infantry done, because I've got, the Spartans almost done and one more unit, and then I might put them down for a while and then work on a different project, a little variety, and that's about it. I hope everybody's had a good summer so far, and the projects are going along pretty well, and I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend coming up, and I'm going to try to enjoy the rest of my vacation. Have a good one.